Victoria is refusing to rule out closing to Greater Sydney ahead of Christmas. Health officials held an emergency meeting overnight to discuss ways to protect residents from the Northern Beaches outbreak. The New South Wales Central Coast is now an orange zone for COVID testing after positive cases were confirmed. Anyone who enters the state after visiting the region will be required to get a swab and isolate until they receive a negative result. People who have visited Sydney's virus hotspots will also have to quarantine for 2 weeks if they travel to Victoria.
We will not hesitate to take any measure that is needed if that's recommended. At the moment, the recommendation is to deal with the hot zones, the red zones, in the Northern Beaches local government area in particular, but an increasing number of other exposure sites across Greater Sydney. If the evidence points to seeding of the virus across Greater Sydney, then that will see, without hesitation, the advice, if it's made by the public health teams, to treat Greater Sydney as a red zone, then we will act. And that will mean that anyone coming from Greater Sydney will be spending their Christmas in Melbourne or in Victoria in hotel quarantining. That's not a Christmas that anyone wants. So I'd urge people from Sydney to please reconsider your plans and not come to Melbourne, not come to Victoria, and people from Victoria. I know it's not the message we want to be hearing at this time of the year, but please reconsider your plans of travelling to Sydney.
A border permit system is in place for anyone seeking to enter Victoria. On average, 250 passes are being issued every minute. It is believed the Victorian government will also request support from the Australian Defence Force. An announcement is expected later this morning.